Britain is too fat and is getting fatter, and doing nothing is not an option. More than 200,000 doctors have backed a report tonight calling for urgent action to combat obesity, including that tax on fizzy drinks and restrictions on television advertising for high-calorie foods. But the head of Britain's Obesity Forum has gone even further. Professor David Haslam has told this programme that obese children should be offered weight loss surgery, although current guidelines rule it out for anyone under 16. He says radical measures are needed if we are to start saving lives. Our science correspondent Asha Tanna has this report.
We're the fattest nation in Europe. 60% of the adult population in the UK is overweight or obese, and we're facing a major public health crisis. The warning from 220,000 doctors at the Academy of Medical Royal Colleges has made 10 recommendations to the government, including fewer fast food outlets near schools and a 20% tax increase in the cost of sugary drinks.
Sugary drinks in particular, we know that sugar ingested in liquid form is particularly harmful, especially to children. It's not only toxic to the liver, but it increases the risk of type 2 diabetes. But also we know that sugar in excess also interferes with the hormone in the brain that makes us feel full, so it also has appetite-driving qualities. And that's one of the good concerns.
This is the amount of fat in that whole pizza.
Despite healthy eating campaigns, the report says people are dying from avoidable diseases caused by obesity, such as diabetes, heart disease and cancer. But one of the country's leading doctors in obesity has told Channel 4 News he thinks the recommendations could go further. He wants to see all obese children offered stomach surgery.
I'm perfectly happy to call it a radical approach because it is a radical approach, but it's needed in desperate situations. If a child or adolescent is sitting there in front of us and we know that that child is going to lose 20, maybe 30 years of life because of their obesity and the conditions that it will lead to, then hey, an operation to increase life expectancy by decades, I mean, that's well worth doing.
A gastric bypass operation surgically shrinks the stomach. The stomach is divided into a pouch the size of a golf ball. It can hold up to 4 to 5 mouthfuls of food, while the rest of the stomach is left intact and sewn up. The pouch is then connected directly to the small intestine, which has been shortened, bypassing the rest of the stomach and the bowel.
In Tamworth, the town has the highest proportion of overweight people in the UK.
I think it's pretty universal, isn't it? It's not just Tamworth. As you can see, we've got slim people and fat people around, so...
I guess it's down to the individuals, isn't it, really, in terms of what their thoughts are, so it's their well-being, isn't it?
18-year-old Charlotte Hill had a gastric band fitted last year following years of bullying. This type of surgery is not offered to children under 16, as there are concerns that the band erodes over the lifetime of a patient. Both her mother and her older sister had successful gastric band operations. She denies it's a quick fix.
In all the magazines you'll say this is an easy option, you're taking the easy way out. No, I'm not. It's taken me a year to get to where I am now. And I'm only 2-3 stone lighter because they still haven't got the balance right. That's why it really annoys me. I hate it when people say it's an easy option.
Obesity costs the NHS £5.1 billion a year. The latest figures show that 1 in 4 adults in England are obese. By 2050, the figures are predicted to rise to 60% of men, 50% of women, and for children under the age of 16, an increase of 25%. Today's report has been scathing about the current and previous government's attempt to deal with obesity. The Department of Health says it's studying the report's findings, but society as a whole must work